You know them championship belts he won, don't you? He wants to give them to somebody with a pair of nuts, because let me tell you, he's no street fighter. I'm a street fighter. It took 20 men to hold me there tonight. There's no 12-stone man or 13-stone man going to do any good with me.
The way, what did you make of that?
To be honest with you, it's all views and clicks. I think the Saudis were very happy with it all, and it gained a lot of global attention. You wouldn't think someone 61 years old can create that much fucking hype and attention, but he does. He's gold at it for sure. But I think, as for me dad, at 60-odd-year-old, wanting to fight Carl Froch, and Carl Froch trying to boost his name off an old man's name. Do you think I'm going to let me dad fight Carl Froch, backhand Carl Froch? Do you know what I mean? How's he going to fight 60-odd-year-old man? Have some brains, you silly fucker.
But I remember
both of them. They need to fucking have a bit of sense and show some professionalism in this game.
All he does is run around, running his mouth, beating his chest, the ultimate man and all that bollocks. So John, for one final time, listen to me so it goes into that thick skull. I accept your challenge, but know one thing. When that first bell goes, I'm going to come over to your corner and absolutely stick it on you.
Give him the money that he deserves, because I can tell you now, if them two do fight, it'll do millions in pay-per-view buys. You know how big it will be with my dad, so just give him the money. Just give it him, because you'll get your money.
Tyson Fury calling his own father stupid in public is not something you see every single day. But here we are. John Fury spent the entire Tommy vs. Eddie Hall event screaming at Carl Froch, headbutting people, and threatening everyone in the room. And his own son Tyson Fury came out and said it plainly. My dad is stupid. When your world heavyweight champion son is publicly roasting you for calling out Carl Froch, something has gone very seriously wrong inside the Fury camp.
A little mock-up fight somewhere, see if they can get anyone interested in it. Who cares what they think? They're just average little boxers, no personality.
Tyson Fury calls his dad stupid, and John Fury responds by talking about his son's millions. That is the level of self-awareness we are dealing with here. No apology, no reflection, just more bravado about fighting in the ring and bringing up money he did not earn. Tyson Fury looked at all of that and made the right call by publicly distancing himself from his father's behavior completely.
I'll fight in the ring, yeah, but you won't pay me the money I'm worth.
Is there still a possibility?
Of course. Listen, I know me worth and I know what I've got left in me. You know, and at the end of the day, I want paying properly because I don't need money. Money ain't my thing. My sons have got...
Carl Froch delivering the most comprehensive verbal dismantling of the entire Fury family in one single breath, and every word of it lands perfectly. Bottled it. That is the verdict on John Fury from a four-time world champion who actually accepted the fight and waited for John Fury to show up. He never did. Carl Froch then turns his attention to Tommy Fury and drops the double-header idea that the boxing world has been screaming for. Two Furies. One night, Carl Froch and Darren Till ready to make history simultaneously. And Tyson Fury called his dad stupid. Even the Gypsy King can see what Carl Froch has been saying all along.
He called it on. I've said, yeah, go on then, let's fight. Waste a load of fucking time negotiating. The zone offered him the money, and he's bottled it. And he calls everybody else a shithouse. He goes around calling everybody else a shithouse, saying he'll fight anyone. He's going to fight fucking no one. Now you know the script. Big John, the fighting man, has got no intention of fighting. Whilst talking about Big John, I need to mention his son as well, Tommy Fury. He keeps piping up, saying that a good young one beats a good old one. Tommy, listen, doesn't matter how young you are or how old I am, this connects on your chin. It's fucking game over, mate. You'd be absolutely splattered. You've got no chance of taking on a former unified super middleweight world boxing champion. And International Boxing Hall of Fame, might I add. And why, can I ask you, why do you keep shitting yourself every time Darren Till's name's mentioned? You were scheduled to fight him, he threatened to kick you in the head, you bottled it, and now you don't want to mention him every time he's mentioned. Because it's not a bad little fight, you and Darren Till, is it? I think people want to see that, but every time his name's mentioned, you say no comment. Well, I spoke to Darren Till yesterday, and he had a good little idea. Big John Fury, a fighting man who never fights, against the Cobra, and you can grow a set of knackers and stop letting the Fury name down and fight Darren Till in a double header. Two Furies get splattered on the same night. That'd be fantastic. In the meantime, mate, I'm going to probably be there tomorrow night. Looking forward to it, actually. If Big Eddie Hall doesn't clip you on the chin and just finish off the rest of your joke shop career, have a think about it. Me and Darren Till, and you and your old man.
The ultimate male. Standing there calling himself the ultimate male after Tyson Fury has publicly called him stupid and Carl Froch has called him a bottler on camera for the entire world to see. John Fury is so deep in his own ego that his own son roasting him on social media has not even reached him yet. Tyson Fury built a legacy by actually fighting the best in the world. John Fury builds his by shouting in rooms.
Now, f*** him. That's how I value him. F*** him and double f*** him. And f*** everything round him. How's that? There, f*** is all. Sorry about the bad language. Because let me tell you, you want to follow a man, come to me. The ultimate male.
Duke McKenzie summing up the John Fury circus in 2 sentences, and he is spot on. The man knows how to work a room and create chaos. But there is a massive difference between what John Fury does and what Tyson Fury has built through years of genuine elite-level competition. Tyson Fury defeated Deontay Wilder 3 times. He defeated Vladimir Klitschko. He came back from the brink of personal destruction and conquered the world. John Fury shouts in rooms and headbutts people. Tyson Fury calling his dad stupid is the most honest thing the Fury family has said publicly in months.
He knows how to shout houses down and make threats and swear and all the rest of it because he creates chaos wherever he goes. And for whatever the reason, the public, they love.
And here is the contradiction at the heart of Tyson Fury's relationship with his father. On one hand, calling him stupid publicly. On the other hand, praising him as an excellent salesman. Tyson Fury is the most talented man in that family by an enormous distance, and even he cannot decide whether John Fury is a genius or an embarrassment from one interview to the next. The truth is Tyson Fury knows his father went too far. Calling it show business is the diplomatic answer. Calling him stupid was the honest one. And Tyson Fury's honest moments are always the most revealing.
You know, this is show business. We're not here when it's not a political room of educated men. These are fighters teams, fighters things. What a way to sell the fight. My dad's an excellent salesman and he's done a fantastic job. So big up John Fury, get up son.
Carl Froch using words like disgusting and disgraceful, and he is 100% right. Tyson Fury built his entire reputation on being the best fighter of his generation. He carried himself with genuine sportsmanship after his biggest wins. He showed respect to opponents and to the sport. John Fury then turns up at an event and headbutts someone and screams abuse at a Hall of Fame boxer. Tyson Fury calling his dad stupid was not just a throwaway comment. It was a man who respects the sport watching his father disrespect it completely and finally saying exactly what needed to be said.
It's a mockery of boxing and just disgust and disgrace the room. I mean, it's disgusting and disgraceful what he's done. He should be embarrassed. I hope he is embarrassed, but it's not acceptable. I don't know why.
John Fury talking about Tommy's power and Eddie Hall's limitations while Tyson Fury is out there calling him stupid on the internet is the most perfectly chaotic Fury family moment imaginable. He is still performing, still selling, still acting like the events of that evening did not happen. But Tyson Fury's comment cuts through all of it. You can talk about pocket rockets and body belts all you want, John. Your own son looked at your behavior that night and called you stupid. That is not a headline you can spin your way out of no matter how loud you shout.
You don't know what he's in for. He thinks because Tommy's small. Tommy's like a pocket rocket, isn't he, compared to him? And I got that body belt and I'm feeling the power. He can't take that. That's why he wants to do 2-minute rounds, isn't it? You can't do the 3. You know, I can't blame him. You've got to give Eddie all props because he's not a fighter. He's going to get in with Tommy knowing full well what can happen to him. And the only thing he's going to try and do is swing. He won't even be able.
Tony Bellew saying he would put his father straight immediately, and that is exactly what Tyson Fury did. In his own way. Publicly. By calling him stupid. Tyson Fury and Tony Bellew are on the exact same page here. Both champions. Both men who understand what it means to represent the sport with dignity. John Fury's behavior was a bad look, and Tyson Fury knew it. The difference between Tyson Fury and John Fury is the difference between a man who earned the world's respect through competition and a man who demands respect through intimidation and chaos.
If my father behaved like that at a press conference, I would put him straight and tell him it's embarrassing and it can't be happening, mate. It's a really bad look for boxing. I'm actually surprised it's been allowed to go on and happen in a place where they're at, to be honest.
Frank Warren trying to move everyone along and brush it under the carpet with apologies and handshakes. That is what promoters do, and it is understandable from a business perspective. But Tyson Fury calling his dad stupid is not the kind of thing that gets swept away with an apology backstage. That comment lives on the internet forever. Carl Froch is not accepting any apology and moving on quietly. And the boxing public has seen the footage. Frank Warren can concentrate on fights in the ring all he wants. The conversation about John Fury's behavior is not going anywhere anytime soon.
What everybody else, it seemed. I wasn't there when it happened because we was inside doing whatever we was doing, other interviews, I think. And somebody showed it to me. I see John with his cut head. Look, that's not what we want. I don't want to see that happen. No one does. But I understand now both sides have made it up. They've apologised. So hopefully it's all in the past and we can concentrate what everybody's out here for, which is a
Carl Froch destroying that has-been argument completely, and the logic is airtight. You cannot call someone a has-been if you have never been anything yourself. Carl Froch unified world titles. He fought at Wembley in front of 80,000 people. He knocked out George Groves in one of the greatest moments in British boxing history. John Fury has never laced up gloves at world-class level in his life. And his own son Tyson Fury, the man who actually became heavyweight champion of the world, looked at John Fury's behavior and called him stupid. That tells you everything about where the real credibility sits in that family.
Me, a friggin' shithouse.
A friggin' shithouse.
To me, when you call somebody a shithouse, it means they're a bottle job. It means they're scared to fight anybody. I fear no man born from his mother. I don't even know what that means, but he's called me a has-been. What's all this has-been business?
People are only interested in current champions, men who's doing stuff today, who's getting in and fighting. No one wants to know about an has-been. And that's all these people are, has-beens.
That comes from somebody who's a never-been. Have you ever been to call me a has-been? Has-beens, it makes no sense. It's ridiculous. It comes from a jealous place.
Because they're friggin' jealous, because they're nobody.
I've never been jealous. I'm happy for boxers that get paid good money for doing the hardest, what I consider to be the hardest sport in the world.
He's been a champion of the world, but I'll tell you what, he's not a champion of the world man, is he? He's a first-class shithouse, wants to kick up the arse.
John Fury, there's no jealousy. I've never been a has-been. Once a champion,
Johnny Nelson being measured and fair as always, but the someone who had a word with John Fury turned out to be his own son Tyson. And Tyson Fury did not whisper it in private. He said it publicly for the entire world to hear. My dad is stupid. That is not someone having a quiet word. That is a world heavyweight champion drawing a very clear line between himself and his father's behavior. Johnny Nelson is right that the pressure is on John Fury to behave. But when your biggest defender is calling you stupid on camera, the pressure has already reached a completely new level entirely.
John is an emotional being, gets into the moment, forgets himself. You can see, excuse the bad language, but this is, when you see that, this is the moment when he realized he beat up. It was that, when John had done it, like, shit, what have I done? But he had to own it. I think the pressure was on. The pressure is now on John to behave himself. He's distracted. A lot of attention.
Spencer Brown keeping it honest and real, and fair play to him for that. We all do stupid things. We all have moments we are not proud of. But there is a crucial difference between pushing and shoving down the local pub and headbutting someone at a major professional boxing event while cameras roll and the entire sport watches. Tyson Fury did not call his dad stupid for pushing someone outside a pub. He called him stupid for making the entire Fury family look embarrassing at an event that was supposed to celebrate Tommy's biggest win. Grow up a little bit is the understatement of the entire evening.
I see headbutts down the pub. I used to see him down the pub every weekend. So, it was what it was. And we all were pushing and shoving and being stupid. We maybe need to grow up a little bit.
Darren Till being completely real about the situation, and that is exactly why people love him. No management speak. No PR answers. Just straight honest truth. He respects the code. He would not ambush Tommy on his own. But if it is on, it is on. And while John Fury is out there getting called stupid by his own son, and Carl Froch is calling the entire Fury family bottlers, Darren Till is sitting there calmly waiting for someone to bring him the contract. The chaos is happening all around him, and Darren Till remains completely unmoved by every single bit of it.
Yeah, on site with this. Yeah, I'm not on site. You're never going to really fight with these things. There's a lot of security, but if it's on, it's on. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's just how it is. Like, if I was with my gang and I seen Tommy on his own outside, I would never do anything like that because it's fucking, you don't do shit like that. But, you know, little fight, fucking, I had a fight, my last fucking fight outside the ring, so it's what it is, it's fighting. Who's arsed?
You serious about kicking him as well in the fight?
Obviously, if I'm losing the fight, he's getting kicked straight in the head.
Let us step back and look at what is truly happening here, because this story has layers that go far beyond a brawl at a boxing event. Tyson Fury calling his own father stupid is the headline. But the real story is what that comment reveals about the state of the Fury family right now. Tyson Fury is the greatest heavyweight of his generation. He beat Deontay Wilder 3 times. He beat Vladimir Klitschko. He came back from personal rock bottom and climbed to the very top of the sport. He earned genuine worldwide respect through his talent, his heart, and his remarkable story. And then he watched his father headbutt someone at Tommy's biggest night, scream abuse at Carl Froch, threaten everyone in sight, and claim it was show business. Tyson Fury looked at all of that and said, "My dad is stupid." Not in a joking way, not as part of a promotional gag, as a genuine statement of embarrassment from a son who knows exactly how much damage that behavior does to everything he has spent years building. Carl Froch is on the other side of this, and Carl Froch is not going anywhere. He accepted John Fury's challenge. He waited. He negotiated. And John Fury bottled it. Carl Froch has been saying this publicly for months now, and nobody in the Fury camp has been able to contradict him with any evidence whatsoever. Because there is none. John Fury makes noise. Carl Froch makes points. What happens if this Carl Froch versus John Fury fight ever actually gets made? Carl Froch wins it comfortably, and it is not even close. Carl Froch is a professional fighter with decades of elite training behind him. John Fury is a man who headbutts people at press conferences and claims 20 men could not hold him back. Those are very different skill sets. What happens if John Fury somehow shocks the world? Then Carl Froch's legacy takes a hit, and John Fury becomes the most insufferable man in British boxing history. But that outcome requires John Fury to actually sign the contract first. And his own son has out.